MJ, I appreciate you viewing the channel, and I understand some of the material I repeat over and over again. But you know what? That is my opinion. That is my video. And I think people need to know. They keep thinking Al Heyman for the fight, but it was really Errol Spence, the warrior he is, that made the fight. Not Derrick James, not Al Heyman. It is also my opinion that Derrick James and Al Heyman did not want to make this fight for obvious reasons. And I appreciate your viewership, but you know, it's my channel and I'm gonna say what I want to say. It is what it is. Now we come to the MC. He says, JBC, I disagree. The shot was clean on the belt line of Usyk, and he was on the ground for 4 minutes. But I do agree that Triple D would have quit. Like I said, I thought the blow was borderline, but I could go either way. I don't really care that much about Triple D to make it a big argument or a debate. You think Usyk would have been knocked out? I think Usyk, once they would have started counting, would have got up, and Triple D would have quit later on in the fight. That's just my opinion. The heavyweight division's a mess right now. We should have had it undisputed already, but you know, Usyk got to fulfill his mandatories. Tyson Fury is going to fight an MMA fighter. You know, it's just a mess right now. I just want undisputed. But I also feel that Joshua and Triple D has given the blueprint how to beat Usyk. His kryptonite is body shots.
We have been following, Spence for a long time. So that just gave me a lot of time to study him and study his style. So when the time came, it was pretty easy, but we worked on that fight for 5 years. So, being in boxing for so many years, you tend to break fighters, tend to break them down and see what they do well and see what they do wrong. And I just kept saying the same thing over and over for many, many years.
You know how much I weigh. Fat, nigga, that's what you is. I'm not fat. Fat. I'm not fat, motherfucker. That's fat. It don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter. It don't matter.
Grab it again, son.
Grab it again. How I look at the weigh-in, though?
Grab it again.
How I look at the weigh-in,
We talking about now.
How I look at the weigh-in,
But you talking about how big
how I
you
look at the weigh-in,
is. It's
though?
fat.
Bomac said they studied Errol Spence for 5 years. Bomac said they will be training for another fight and take break from that fight they were training for and break down some more film on Errol Spence. Now, some people will say, it took 5 years of breaking down film and Terence Crawford training to beat Errol Spence. But I don't see it that way. I see that Terence Crawford has a good team behind him. And they knew if the moment would come, they would be prepared. And I wish I could say the same thing about Derrick James. Mr. I don't watch boxing film. I don't watch film on my opponent. Yeah, that Derrick James. Rather it takes 1 year or 5 years of film. Terence Crawford's team was making sure that Buzz would be fully prepared for Errol Spence. And how Bomac was talking, through those 5 years, Errol Spence still had the same tendencies. He did not evolve as a fighter. And this is before the car accident and after the car accident. Errol Spence was the same fighter. He did not get any better. And that was the opposite of Terence Crawford. The bottom line is this. Terence Crawford's team took Errol Spence seriously. Derrick James was very dismissive of Terence Crawford, kept on saying, who has Terence Crawford fought? And we don't have to answer that question anymore. Now the question is, what is Derrick James gonna do in the rematch? What is Errol Spence gonna do in the rematch? What adjustments are they gonna make? Will he start watching fight film? Oh, by the way, Derrick James and Al Heyman did not want this fight. I have to say that. I have to say that after every video now. Anyway, leave your thoughts in comments below. JBZ, I'm gone.